Hey, what's up guys, Jeremy here. The next Nintendo system that we'll look at is the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Actually, out of the Nintendo line, the Super Nintendo system and the Nintendo 64 are probably the ones that I grew up the most with, although the Atari and the original Nintendo were probably my favorites. So let's just look at the regular console. It had a little bit more of a sleek design compared to the Super Nintendo, or pardon me, the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is when we moved forward from the front loader into the top loader, and here you had your power and your reset button. Now, one of the things that people knew about but didn't often use was the eject button here. You had two ports for your controllers, and in the back you had your input for your RF, your power, and also for an AV. Now, I actually have both here. This was actually the connector for the RF switch, but I switched to AV because it has a better picture. The standard controller, Super Nintendo controller, actually introduced more buttons, approximately 4 more buttons. As you see here, you have the X and the Y, and then the 2 bumpers. This dog bone controller is a little bit more comfortable than the traditional rectangle controller that Nintendo had, and you had your directional pad here, which followed suit. Along with Nintendo and Super Nintendo, they also upgraded, as you may know, that Nintendo had upgraded from its front loader to its top loader, and Super Nintendo actually developed a more of a mini console. Alright, and that's this run right here. Again, you have your power and your reset, 2 front ports for your controllers, and in the back here, pardon me, that's where you had the inputs there for your power, and only the AV switch this time. Right. Now, games that were popular and on the market, hard to find now, are Earthbound, Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, and the one I have in here, E.V.O, which we'll look at in a second. Also, first time that Super Nintendo, actually I still kept the price tag on this, had the Mario Paint, and actually came with the mouse pad, and it was diversifying the different types of controllers that it came with, or that you can get for the system. Alright, so we're just going to bring this up. It'll just take a second here, and we're just going to look at a game, E.V.O, a search for Eden, and that's Evolution. So I'm just going to turn up the volume a bit here. So here, the sun tells Gaia, Mother of the Earth, that, apologies for that, sun tells Mother Earth, Gaia, that there'll be a species that has to evolve over time and goes through a trial, and but basically you start off as really much a fish, and you evolve, and you have to find Gaia and meet her in Eden. So we'll just take a quick look at that. And I apologize here from shaking. There's Gaia. She just says, "What's up? Da da da. You're gonna go on a journey." Yep. And that's you right there. And then you have to do all these things throughout. Now, obviously, it's a little bit hard to show you what you have to do through the time, but it does go through the time periods. You see here, 500 to 450 million BC. And we'll just keep rolling through that. And that's you right there, and it tells you where you have to go. So basically, along the way, you start off in the ocean of origin. You just use a directional pad. You can talk to these jellyfish, but they actually hurt you. Hope you guys read all that. Okay, so oh, that guy just smoked me, but anyways, we'll just avoid all these dudes, avoid him, oops, he's gonna smoke me in a sec. You could fight or flight, Obviously, you could just take your time and maneuver around, and just keep going. Alright, so that was a look at the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And there's the mini again. And we'll keep bringing it to you guys. Alright, see you soon.